Beautiful. Okay. Awesome. All right, go ahead and stand up on that mat for me. Reach your hands up overhead and then go ahead and grab that right wrist, pull it over to that left side. We've got some really good oblique stuff planned for you today. Come back through center, grab that opposite wrist, pull it over to that right side. Hold there for 3, for 2, on 1. Give me that soft back bend. You just have one of those nice little roll ups for yourself. Hang there nice and heavy, soft bend in your knees. Feel that stretch in the back of your legs. Slowly start to roll yourself up to the top. Give me a big roll of your shoulders to the back of the room, big roll of those shoulders to the front. If you guys were on one more roll each way on Tuesdays, we did butts and guts. I feel like I'm sore. I hope you are too. Open up into that nice wide second position for me. You're going to sink down here. You're holding. Your legs aren't doing anything other than that isometric hold as we get those arms nice and warm. So sink down low here. Modification, you'll just come up a little bit. If not, I want you to get cozy. Press your knees back. Reach your hands out to the side. No weights yet. You don't need them. We're warming up. Tiny little pulses of an inch right here. So your legs are not moving. What I want you to think about here is pulsing those pinkies up. So your arms are long and strong. You're squeezing right between your shoulder blades, and then you're squeezing those shoulders up an inch, down an inch. Reach. So think about how deliberate you are. Your arms are so long, so strong right here. I promise they're going to get tired, but I want you to warm up with no weights. You've got 10 little lifts. 9, good. 8. You're sinking nice and low in that second position. Heart rate will come up just a tiny bit as you start to get nice and warm. 4 here, good. 3, final. 2, on 1, circles to the back of that room. Keep it slow, keep it controlled. Palms are facing the back, pinkies are still up. Think to yourself here, your shoulders are still rolling down that back, slight tuck of that tailbone here. You have 6 more. 5, reach your arms as long as you can. 4, good. 3, final. 2, on 1, reverse it for me. Nice, slow, controlled circles. Arms are long, elbows are locked out, and you're just reaching that nice, slow, controlled circle. 2 changes left. That's it in this first little piece. 6 here, good. 5, 4, here's where those arms start to get warm. 3, good. 2, hold on 1. You're going to give me a bend and press pinky up, bend and press thumb up. Pinky, thumb, pinky and thumb with that tiny little bend and press. Press, reach, reach, good. 10 and switch. Final 9, 1 hold left. You've got 8 and pinky up, thumb, pinky. Can you sink a little lower in that second position? You have really no legs today, so now's the time to just start warming up that entire body. 3 and switch, good. 2 and switch. Last one, switch and hold. Walk those arms in just a little. Reach them as long as you can. It's just a hold to finish. Pinkies are still up for me. Sink down a little bit lower. Hold 5, hold 4, good. 3, 2, 1. Stand all the way up. Heel toe those feet right in underneath you. Last part of that warm up, no weight still. Palms are facing forward. Soften those bends in your knees, bend in your knee. Reach in for 2. Connect your palms, connect your forearms. Squeeze 3, squeeze 2, squeeze 1. Slowly open and then squeeze that imaginary beach ball. Squeeze in, 2, 3. I know that you can't see me when you're squeezing. I want you to squeeze in. Squeeze your forearms as tight as you can. If you do not have that flexibility, just bring your arms as close as you can and pretend like you're squeezing something. 3 more here. You squeeze in, 2, 3, and then you open. Biceps, triceps, shoulders. Everything is warm right here. Open for 2. Squeeze in. Pulse. 3, 2, 1. Final 1. Just keep pulsing. Palms together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I need you to really pretend like you have something between those arms you want to pop. 10, 9, 1 change left. That's 8. I see you peeking at me. Squeeze those arms. You've got 5, 4, good. 3, start to pulse it up in 2. Pulse, squeeze. Pulse, squeeze. Yes, pulse, squeeze. You're squeezing up an inch, in an inch, up and in. 10 to go, and you're out of your warm-up. 9, 8, good. 7, don't stop squeezing here. 6, 5, don't cheat yourself. 4, 3, 2, 1, and you made it. Drop those arms down. Bring that right arm across. Now you're warm. Press into that left hand. We're going to get ready to come down to that mat. Tiny break in your arms. You're going to move your computer for me if you want me to be able to see you. And then meet me at the back of your mat. First set of planks right here, all isometric holds, 3 changes, 2 rounds. From here, walk to the back of your mat for me. Reach your hands up overhead. Make sure your weights are on the mat for you. Dive your hands down. You are going to walk yourself out into that first plank. Now go ahead here, spread your fingertips out nice and wide. What I need you to think about in this first plank, as I move my mat back, is to really think about your breath. Breathe in, exhale, push those hands into the mat. You're pressing into the balls of your feet, belly button pulls up towards your spine. You're just holding here. There is no change in these planks. It's all isometric. I want you to figure out your breath. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Your modification is to drop to your knees. At any point in time, if you need to take a break, modify by dropping your knees first. Hold on a little bit longer. From here, walk your feet into that bear crawl. Your knees are right underneath of your hips. Belly is still pulled in nice and tight. Soft bend in your elbows and you're holding here. You have one change left and then we repeat. No break. You don't need it. You're nice and strong. Hold here. Less than 15 seconds in that bear crawl. Your knees are hovering above that mat. Do not let them touch. Let your thighs fire up. Shoulders are nice and warm. In 10 seconds, you're walking your feet back out. In 8 and 7, you got this. 6 and 5, final 4 and 3, last 2. Walk your feet back out. Walk down to your forearm. Final change. Hold here for me. You have the option. Extra challenge. Walk your feet together. Squeeze your inner thighs. If you need more stability, open your feet up, or you can modify by dropping to the meaty part of your knees. 15 seconds left right here. Everybody is breathing. Look to the edge of your mat. Think about pulling your elbows towards your toes. Hold on to it. In 10 seconds, you walk back up to your hands. You've got this. Second round, no break. You wiggle around. You take the break when you need to. In 5 seconds, you're walking back up to your hands. You have this. 4, 3, 2. Walk back up to your hands. Find your plank. You are in that second round. After this, you're out of it. We go back to your arms. Let your core wake up. If your wrists are killing you, you stay in your forearm. Now watch your elbows. Beautiful. So if everyone's got a tiny little bend, that micro bend, don't overextend those elbows on me. You're coming into your bear crawl in less than 15 seconds. So hold right here. You have this. Pull your belly in, shoulders away from your ears. 5 seconds and you find that bear crawl in 4, 3, 2. Walk your knees in and hold. You have this. Knees are hovering. I know you can't see mine because I've got those little black pants on, but I promise you they're hovering. Soften that bend in your elbows. Grip that floor. Pull your shoulders away from those ears and let yourself start to shake. Let it shake. Final 10 seconds and you're in that forearm plank. Last little bit right here before you get to come back to those arms. In 5 seconds, I need you to find that forearm plank. You can do this. Nobody drops. 3, 2, 1. Find your forearm plank. Final 30 seconds right here. Spread your fingertips out. Shoulders right over those elbows. Press into the balls of your feet. Option here, if you need more stability, open those feet apart. If you want that extra challenge, you are squeezing those inner thighs as tight as you can. Final 15 seconds and you get to find that child's pose. Everybody's in that plank. If you took a break, you are in it and you are strong. 10, 9, good. 8, are you breathing here? Go 7 and 6. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you rest. Nice work. Open those knees up nice and wide. Reach to the front of your mat. We're coming into that first set of arms right here with your weights. Hold there for 3, for 2, on 1. You're going to come all the way up. We're doing these weights on our knees because I don't want your legs to help you. If you need to stand, you stand up. I'm fine with it. If you're on that ground and it doesn't feel good on your knees, you can either sit back onto your feet or you can stand up. But I am cueing this on your knees. I know you can't see my face, but I want you to just make sure you can see my arms. Here's where you're going to grab that heavier weight. You're going to get to a point where you're fatigued here. You're going to either drop a weight or lower down. You go right into your regular bicep curl. For this bicep today, I need you to think about every time you lift your arm, you are pulling your belly button in towards your spine. Activating your core. Think to yourself here, when you exhale, you are making sure that you're bracing as if someone was going to punch you in that belly. Your bicep curls are slow today. I want a full extension on the bottom. Lock out your elbow, then squeeze your bicep. Squeeze your tricep, squeeze your bicep. Take your time. There is no reason to rush through these bicep curls. We have 3 changes on each side in your curls. 3 changes. So you're not in your biceps again in this class. So now is the time not to take a break, to really think about your breath. If your elbow starts to move, take your hand or a finger, put it right there, and don't let that elbow move. Full extension, you pull in and you reach. Remember, squeeze your bicep, squeeze your tricep. You're going into a hammer curl after this, and then you have a combo. 3 basic movements. This is your opportunity to really find that squeeze for me. 15 seconds left. Lift and lower. You're on those knees right here, belly's pulled in. You're probably finding a tiny little squeeze in your glutes to help with that nice little foundation. 5 seconds right here. You go right into your hammer curl, no break. In 4, good. 3, last 2, on 1, go right into that hammer curl for me. If you are standing, you are going to give me a soft bend in those knees. If you're not, tiny little squeeze of your butt, belly still pulls in. As you get tired, you're gonna wanna move your elbow. Do not let that elbow move. No swinging, nobody's rocking here. Strong core, you pull in and you release. Squeeze your bicep, squeeze your tricep. 15 seconds left, you go into that combo movement. I want you to feel fatigued here. You are squeezing those weights, bicep and tricep. Keep your shoulders relaxed and breathe. You've got this. 10, 9, 8, and we combo. 7, no break. 6 and 5. First option, you drop one weight. The second one, you drop both and you pick it up when you're ready. Do not stop moving that arm. We start to give that combo movement here. You give me 1 bicep curl, switch those palms, give me 1 hammer curl. Final 30 seconds on this side. Lift, and then you switch your palm. You can do this. Do not start to rock. Think about how deliberate that squeeze is as you pull that arm up, lower, and then that palm moves. Final 15 seconds in this side. Shake it out if you need to, but stay in it for me. Big lift and lower. I want you to have a full release on the bottom. Don't cheat yourself by only coming part of the way down. Full release and squeeze to lift. Final 10 and 9. We've got this. 8 and 7, last 6 and 5, final 4, good. 3, 2, get that last one in right here, and then switch sides for me, right into it, right into those bicep curls, no break. Full lift and lower. Now this left side, it feels so fresh. Isn't that a good feeling? Squeeze your tricep, then that bicep. Big squeeze every time. Tiny little tuck of your tailbone. I know you're on those knees. If you need to roll that mat for the next set, you roll that mat, but full extension and squeeze. Keep that shoulder pulled down. Don't start to scrunch up right here. Lift and lower. Think 30, 30, 30. 30 seconds regular, hammers, and then that combo movement. You are out of your biceps. They are quick today. Lower and lift. Nice. Lower and lift. Again, what's your belly doing? Every time you pull those arms up, can you contract those abs for me? This is not just your hand moving. You are squeezing your muscle. Tricep at the bottom, bicep at the top. Nice work. Lifting all the way up and then lowering down. In 10 seconds, we're in that hammer curl for 10. Good. 9 and 8. We've got this. Stay slow. No rocking. 6, 5. Beautiful. 4 and 3. Last 2. Find that hammer curl right here. Lifting and lowering. Now you know the drill. Take those fingers. If you're worried about your elbow moving, you can bring that finger right to the side, hold on to that elbow, and make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Because as we get tired, we're gonna start to wanna help that weight come up. That is not gonna help your muscle. It's not gonna help you build anything. You're just gonna hurt your back, and we don't want anybody injured. Final little bit right here. You're more than halfway through. Give me 10 seconds more in that hammer curl, and we go right into that combo. You've got this. You ditch that weight if you need to. Don't hold on to 2. Left arm is going to be a little bit probably harder if you're right side dominant. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep on fighting here for 6. Good. 5 and 4. Last 3, 2. Final 30 seconds here. You give me 1 bicep curl and then 1 hammer curl. You do not quit. You ditch a weight. Even if you needed to use your fist, you're still going to feel this. Belly is helping you. I don't have you standing for a reason because I don't want you to let those legs help. I want everything coming from that top half. Contract those abs. You've got it. Lift and lower. We're in those final 15 seconds right here. You lift all the way up and lower. Turn that palm towards me. Give me a solid 10 seconds right here. Do not stop until we get to that end. 9 and 8. Good. 7 and 6. Final 5. Keep on lifting here. Go 4, 3, 2, on 1. Lower them down. Drop those weights for a second. Sit back on your heels. Give yourself a couple hugs. We got to go right back into it because we're going into our shoulders here. If you need to stretch anything out, stretch it out, wiggle around, and then put both weights back in that right hand. Weights come in, palm faces that quad. You are going to lift up to shoulder height, front raise, right into your lateral raise. Both weights again. Now, what I want you thinking here, the second you're starting to lift up, ditch a weight because you're here for a second. You have 2. That would be my number 3. You have 3 changes. Lift and reach. Good. So think front raise into that side raise, but that weight does not come above your shoulder. Think about how strong you are in these. I need you to breathe for me. Exhale, lift. You have it. And inhale. Blow out those birthday candles. Think about your lift. Remember, 3 changes. These should be hard. Your arms are now fatigued. I know from doing it earlier, I'm going to drop a weight. I'm going to hang in there as long as I can. And then the second that I'm compromising my form, I'm going to get rid of it. You're going to start adding 3 pulses at the top right here. So it's 3, 2, 1, and you lower. Good. 3, 2, 1, and you lower. 3, 2, 1, lower down. Good. 3, 2, 1, lower down. 2 more each side. Right here. You've got it. Lift. 2, 3, and you lower. Last one each side right here. Don't stop. You can do this. Lift. 2, 3, lower down. Bend that arm. Bring it to 90. You are going to give me that nice upright row, but I want you to turn your palm towards the floor for me. Reach and pull. Less than 20 seconds left right here. You reach in and you pull. Reach. Pull. Think to yourself, arm comes in, you have that palm face the midline, face the floor. Find that rotation here. 10, 9, 8, and you're out of it. If you drop that weight, pick it back up. 6, 5, good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that weight right into that other side. This is it, and you get a break in your arms after this. Big breath right here. Inhale, here we go. We lift, lower, lift, lower. Shoulder should be talking to you right now. Now we've got those biceps warm, shoulders are going to be warm, and you get to lay on your back right after this. So finish this side strong. Pull your belly right in right here. You've got this. Shoulders stay relaxed. Pull your shoulder blades down your back and fight for that nice lateral and front raise. Lift, lower, lift, and lower. Remember, we're not swinging here. Everything is deliberate, like you are reaching, pressing through mud, and then pulling down. We've got it. 10 and lower. 9 and lower. You can do this. 8, drop a weight when you need to. Keep fighting for me right here. You've got 7, lower. 6, lower. Final 5, and we add those pulses. 4. This side might feel harder. Do not be hard on yourself if you need to drop a weight. Last 2. Add those pulses right here. Here we go. Lift, 2, 3, and you lower. Lift, 2, 3, and you lower. Lift, 2, 3, and you lower. It's so funny. I get so much more tired on this side. All the way down. Lift, 2, 3, and you lower. You've got 2 more each side. We're in this together. Here we go. Lift, 2, 3. Here we go. Lift, 2, 3. Last one each side. Lift, 2, 3, lower, lift, 2, 3, drop it down, bend that elbow. You are going to reach and serve that platter. If you want to, pick that weight back up, lower and pull it back in. Reach and pull, reach, pull, belly pulled in, squeeze your booty for me. 10, 9, 8, 7, good, 6 and 5. You're fighting. 4, last 3, 2, 1, and you made it. Drop those weights down for me. 30 seconds of push-ups, and then you're on your back. I probably left those out on purpose. 30 seconds. You only have 2 sets of push-ups today, though. I know you're tired. You got to do them tired. Soft bend. 2 counts down, 2 counts up, and 3, and 2. Here we go. Down for 2. Press lift for 2. Lower down for 2. Press lift for 2.
Slow to lower. I do not care how you lift. You can snake yourself up. You can hand release at the bottom, but you gotta go down slow. 20 seconds to go and you're on your back. 2 sets of push-ups today. Do not hold back right here. You wanna fight to burn out those arms. I know you're tired. Do not worry if these are harder than they normally are. Your arms are tired. 10 seconds to go. Inhale as you lower, exhale, press to lift. Final 5, 4. Everybody get one more in right here. Nice. So one more in, all the way down. Press back and find your child's pose. You made it. All the way back. Take a big inhale, big exhale. You're coming to your back. Your arms get a break. So no stressing. Take a deep breath. Come to your back for me right here. We get into those abs. Feet come flat on your mat for me. You're going to start with that basic movement. Interlace your fingertips, bring your hands behind your head. Feet are flat on those mats. You might need to walk your feet up away from your seat. Take a big inhale, exhale, lift, inhale, lower. I need you to really use your breath here. All of your abs are slow today. There is no rushing. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Pull your belly button in. Press that lower back onto the mat as hard as you can, lifting and lowering. Every time you lift in that crunch, you give me the biggest exhale. Get rid of all of that air. Keep your elbows wide as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Nice, Amy. Exhale and inhale. Finding your breath. Big lift and you lower. Big lift. 4 more right here and you rest. You have 3 basically sets. There's only 3 changes in this first one and then you get a break. Tiny lift. 2 more. Everybody find the bottom and then you're going to drive your heels down, lift your toes up for me. You go into that reverse crunch. Big inhale. On your exhale, you tap your elbows to your knees and then you lower down. So the biggest difference here is that you're lifting your legs and your elbows are coming in to tap those knees. Take your time. Let me progress. Don't rush it. If you're feeling really fresh right now, focus on your breath. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Think to yourself as you lift. Can you lift 1 inch higher? Can you pull your knees in a little bit tighter? If this becomes too much, just go back to your basic crunch. You're going to add 3 pulses at the top. You tap in, 2, 3, and you lower. Exhale, tap. 2, 3, and you lower. You get a break after this, so I need you to fight to hang in there. Final 20 seconds before that first break. In, 2, 3, and you lower. Good. In, 2, 3, and lower. Beautiful. Less than 10 seconds. You're going to get 2 more in right here. Exhale, lift. 2, 3, and you lower. Lift. 2, 3, and lower. Find your rest. Pull your knees into your chest for me and rest, 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 rest. Find that nice little rock from side to side for me right here and breathe. Second set, a little bit different. From here, bring your feet flat on your mat. Hands come behind your head. Lift your right leg to tabletop here. Reach that left arm up towards the ceiling. Take a big inhale. Exhale, reach past that right knee. Come back down. Hand still reaches towards that ceiling. It does not come behind your head. So now your obliques are starting to get a little bit warm. I want you to think about your lift more than your twist. So I want both shoulder blades coming off of that mat. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Remember, we are slow today. Do not rush these. Exhale and inhale. Your right hand is still behind your head. Full range. As you lower all the way down and lift up, trying to come up 1 inch higher every time that you reach. 6 here, lift and lower. 5, you are going to hold at the top. In 4, finding those pulses. In 3, you are not talking, so you are breathing. Final 1 right here. Give me 6 pulses. Get up 1 inch higher. Nice. 5 and 4. You have this. 3, good. 2, on 1, extend that leg up. You're going to try to tap that ankle. Lower, lift, squeeze. Lower, reach. 6, reach. You can reach with both hands if it feels better. 5, lower. 4, keep fighting. 3, nice. 2,
Last one, hands come behind your head, right leg drops, lower your head, neck, and shoulders. Lift your left leg to tabletop, reach your right hand up. Exhale, reach past that left knee, you just switch sides. Exhale, inhale. You are reaching, trying to come so high off of that mat. Think about pulling your belly button in and exhaling as you lift. Remember, both shoulder blades leave that mat and then you lower, lift, and lower. 6 to go. Reach. Hang in there. 5 and lower. 4. Finish this set, and then we get a nice little break before that final one. 3, and you have pulses. 2 more. Last one, uphold 6 pulses. Get up 1 inch higher every time. Pull your belly button in. You've got 4 and 3. Nice. 2 on 1. Extend that leg. Try to tap that ankle or your toes. Lift and lift. If you want to reach both hands, 6 here. 5 to go. Breathe. 4. Nice. 3. Last 2 on 1. Both hands come behind your head. Drop your foot. Regular crunches to finish. Lower, lift, lower, and lift.
It's 6 here. I know you want the break. Fight for the final couple crunches. 3 to go, and you pull your knees into your chest. Elbows wide. Exhale. Get up there. You can do this. Everybody rest in 3,
2, 1. Knees come into your chest. Tiny little rock from side to side. Beautiful work. You have 1 round left, 3 changes, and then you're back into your arms. Find that rock from side to side. Bring your feet to tabletop. Flex your feet. Press your knees 1 inch further away from you. Hands come behind your head. Lift up to center. You are going to reach right knee to that, right knee to left elbow. Come back through center. Give me 1 crunch. Then you switch sides. So you come center. 1 crunch all the way up. Then extend that left leg. Tap your right knee.
it's a slow bicycle crunch. So as you switch to each knee, you give me a crunch in between. I want this slow. Do not rush these. Build that burn. I know you're on fire. I want you to fight through this. You get a break in 2 changes. So now is not the time to give up on yourself. Let yourself get nice and warm.
Get rid of that crunch in the center and just go from one side, hold in the center, and then switch. Stay nice and high. So you switch, tap that elbow, come back through center. Your leg gives me a full extension every time. If it doesn't feel good, you can hold center and just extend those legs long. If you can, give me that twist. Get rid of that hold in the center and just go into your slow bicycles. Slow bicycles to finish.
Tap opposite elbow to opposite knee. Do not rush this. You know the drill, no temper tantrums. I want full range of motion in those legs. Get them nice and long, nice and strong. 15 seconds and a break. Do not give up. They look strong. Full extension of that leg. Beautiful. So if you've got it, nice, Ray. Final 10 and 9. Good. 8. Hold on to that form, Janelle. They look strong. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and you rest. Knees come into your chest. You need it. Tiny rock from side to side right there. Abs should be warm. Rock yourself up to that seated position for me. We are going into side planks here. You have 3 changes each side. Rock yourself up, grab your weight, and put your weight right at the top of your mat. We start on that left side. So wherever you are, I want you to listen to my cues. I know you're going to want to lift your knees. Don't lift them. Take your weight. It comes right to the side. Your left forearm comes right underneath of that shoulder. Any shoulder issues and knees don't feel good, you can go into your forearm plank. You can hold anything you want to come off of your shoulder. Leave your knees down for me. Trust me. 3 changes. Reach that weight. Grab your weight. Reach that weight to the ceiling. Now lift your hips. Find your side plank. You're going to start with little reaches up. Lift your hips up an inch. I want you to find that pinch in your left obliques. So left obliques and shoulders are working right here. Reach. You've got this. You come into your triceps after this. Lift, lower, tiny little 1-inch lifts. Think to yourself, can I find that pinch? Can I squeeze a little bit tighter here? 6 to go. Final 5. Remember, it's 3 changes. 4. Good. Final 3. Spread your fingertips out. 2. On 1, you hold for me. Take that arm. You're going to thread it underneath, tap right to the back of that mat, and then lift up. Depending on your range of motion, it might just come right underneath of your waist, and that's okay. I need you to think about lifting your waist up, finding that pinch in your obliques. You lift, and then you reach that arm. Lift, and you reach. I know your left shoulder is getting tired. 6 more right here. Ditch the weight if you need to. 5, big reach. We have this. 4 more to go. You're coming into your last change in 3, big reach. Final 2, stay in it. On that last one, you're gonna lift that arm up, lift your hips. Listen right here. You're gonna bring that weight to parallel to that mat, even with your shoulder. Lift it back up. Your left shoulder's on fire. I know it. You have 4 more here. Keep your hips lifted. Keep everything controlled. 3, watch that arm. 2 more. You have this. 1 more. Lower down. Big lift. Drop your hips. Set that weight right in front of you. Lay all the way down on your mat. Take that top arm. Listen to my cues here. Top arm stamps that mat. Bottom arm, you could hold on to your shoulder here. Lift that arm. Yes, it can hold underneath if you prefer it. I like mine on top. Stamp that hand. Keep your knees down. Don't feel like a dead fish right here. Press into that mat. Take a big inhale. Exhale, press yourself up. Single arm tricep work right here. Press all the way up. Beautiful, right? Hold on to that. Yes, Emma and Erica, you guys know the drill with these. You have 4 more right here. You press and lift. Good. 3 to go. Press and lift. This is like my new fave Peloton move. All the way up. Final 2 right here. Give me that last one. Press all the way up. Slowly lower down. And then roll right to your back. Nice work. Knees come into your chest. Give that nice lower back a tiny little massage. Option to just roll to your right side. I'm going to switch over so you're not looking at my back, as wonderful as that would be. But you're going to roll to that other side. Bring your weight with you. We are just going to knock out that other side. You are flying through this. Bring your shoulder right above that elbow. Now you know, stay on those knees so you can really fight for that beautiful lift in your obliques. Reach that weight up overhead for me. Yes. From here, lift into that side plank and start giving me those little lifts up right here. Find that pinch on your right side. Think about that squeeze. Squeeze your legs together, squeeze your butt, and find that pinch. Press your forearm into that mat. Lift. You've got it. It's 3 changes. Feel nice and strong. 6 here. Good. 5 to go. 4 more. Nice. 3. Final 2. Hold that lift on 1. Take that top arm. You reach it underneath, and then you lift back to that ceiling. You reach under, and then reach up. Think about lifting your hips. When you come to reach that arm under, you are lifting your hip all the way up, finding that pinch. 4 more. You can do this. I know your shoulder's on fire. Fight for me right here. 3. Big reach. Nice rotation, Erica. 2 more. All the way up. Yes. Last one. Hold at the top for me. Hold at the top. You're going to bring that arm down parallel to that mat. Lift it back up. Now, can you lift your obliques 1 inch higher? I know that you're on fire in that right shoulder. It's on purpose. You should be warm there. You have 4 more. You come down to a hover. You lift. You can do this. 3 more. And then we go into that tricep. 2 more right here. Big lift. Last one. Reach that arm back up. Drop your hips. Set that weight down. Top arm stamps that mat. Bottom arm is going to hug that shoulder. 6 here. Big inhale. Exhale, press and lift. We've got this. Lower down nice and slow. You are not going to just fall on that mat. You've got to take it slow. Let that tricep work. 3 to go right here. Exhale, press all the way up. You've got 2 more. We're in it together. All the way up. On that last one, you come up. You lower down. Everybody come right to their belly. Right to your belly. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Press yourself up. Stretch that lower back. I'm going to flip around. As much as I want you just looking at my booty. Now drop that chin down for me. Look over your right shoulder. Beautiful. Back through center. Look over that left shoulder. Feel that stretch in your abs. Come back through center. Walk into that all 4. Give you 1 cat-cow right here. Drop your belly button down. Look to see where that ceiling meets the wall. And then lift all the way up. We're coming into your triceps right here. Nice. From here, 5 changes each side. Ditch your weight when you're struggling. I don't want your shoulder in your ear. This is your tiny little break. Stretch out those arms, and then you meet me in that all 4 position. Extend your left leg back. If you have the space to extend it back. Now pull your lower belly in for me. Take that weight into your right hand. Take a big inhale. Exhale, lift that weight above your hips and hold for me. I want you reaching that arm as long as you can. 5 changes. You start with a hold, you end with a hold. If you drop your weight, I'll cue you at the end to pick it back up. From here, you are holding and squeezing, palm faces up. Start to give me a tiny bend and press. Bend and press. Bend and press. When you ditch the weight, you're going to make a fist with that hand. Bend and press. Right here. Reaching and pressing. Good. You have 6 to go. Final 5. Pull your belly in. Squeeze that left butt cheek. 4. Final 3. Good. 2. You're going to pulse it up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, and down an inch. Do not rush these pulses. I want them slow and controlled. Belly pulls in, squeeze and lower, reach and lower. Good. 10, 9, 8, and 7. Final 6 and 5. 2 changes left. You've got this. Go 3, 2, combo move. Bend and press, pulse it up an inch. Bend and press, lift and squeeze. Bend and press, lift and squeeze. You have 1 change left. If you drop the weight, drop it now. Finish your bend and press and your lift. I'll tell you when to pick that weight back up. You're out of this in less than 30 seconds. You should be on fire. Can you bend a little bit more? Can you lift a little bit higher? In 5 seconds, you're going to pick your weight back up if you got rid of it. In 4, 3, last 2. Everybody grab that weight. Palm faces the floor, 10 seconds. You can do this. You reach that weight up nice and high above your hips. Look to the edge of your mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Bring your hands underneath of you. 5 tricep push-ups. You can do this. Glue your legs together. Arms come straight back, and then you press yourself up. You can snake yourself up if you need to. I'm fine with it. 3 more, and press. Good. 2 more right here, all the way up. Last one. Press all the way back. Find your child's pose. You get 3 seconds of a break, and then you got to get right back into that other side. Open your knees up. Really reach to the edge of your mat. For 4, for 3, for 2. You ready? Let's knock it out. Triceps, and then you get to come into your back. You're almost out. Weight comes into that left hand. Now you know how long you stayed in there on that opposite side. Extend your right leg back. Think about your belly. Look to the edge of that mat. Grab your weight. Lift it above your hips here for me. Lift, lift, lift. Hold. Now you feel so fresh on this side. You're probably like, oh, I got this. Hold here. Remember, 5 changes. I'll cue you to grab that weight again at the end if you drop it. Start to give me that little bend and press. Bend and press. Bend and press. Think about a 2-inch bend, big reach. I need your necks. Watch your necks. Look to the edge of your mat. You're going to want to start looking at your knees. Good thing is they're not moving. You're not going to miss anything, I promise. Tiny bend and press right here. 6, 5, we pulse it up. In 4, you can do this. 3, good. 2, on 1, you're going to go up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, and down an inch. These are slow. Squeeze your tricep and think to yourself, every time you lift, you're pulling your belly button in, you're squeezing your right booty. Yep. 5, final 4 right here. You can do this. 3, last 2. Here's your combo move. Bend and press, lift it up an inch. Bend and press and lift. Bend and press and lift. If you drop that weight right here, it's fine. I'm going to tell you when to pick it up for that hold. Bend and press and lift. Belly is in. Look to the edge of your mat. Do not give up on this side. Same amount of love right here. 5 and lift. You've got this. Bend and press, then lift and squeeze. 4, squeeze. Beautiful. 3 to go, ladies. You're right there. 2 and lift. Last 1. Everybody grabs that weight. Lift it up. Palm faces the floor. I know it feels a little bit awkward. I need you to squeeze with everything you have. Lift that weight above your hips. Don't let it fall. Don't let it fall. You can do it. Yes, so hold on to it. Watch that right elbow, ladies. Soft bend. Hold 5, hold 4, 3, 2, 1, and you made it. Final 5 push-ups of class. Go right into those tricep push-ups. Burn it out right here. Elbows come in nice and tight. You're down for 2. Press, lift for 2. Lower. 2. Press, lift. For 2, we've got this. 3 to go. That's it. Do not quit. 2 more. All the way up. Last one right here, and you rest. Open those knees. Press back. You made it. Take a big inhale. Big exhale. We're getting ready to stand. You made it for that floor work. Come right into your plank position. Yeah, I know. Right into your plank. Open your feet up. Give me 10 shoulder taps. Do not move those hips. 9. These should be slow. 8 and 7. Do not beat me. 6. Your hips are not moving. Do not let those hips move. Yes, so if those look beautiful, Ray, those look awesome. Hold on to it. 3, 2. This is the mean part. 2 plank up downs each side. Do it right now. You drop to your knees if you need to. Down for 2, lift for 2. You've got this. Down for 2, lift. These are quick. Lower for 2, all the way up for 2. Last one each side. Last one right here. You're holding for me center. Hold center. Hold, hold, hold. Final hold of class. It's only 10 seconds. I know you're warm. We're lifting your hips. We finish with your back. In 3, in 2, lift your hips all the way up. Press those ears between your elbows. Press those ankles towards the mat. Hold there for 3, for 2. Soften the bend in your knees. Walk your feet to your hands. Hands towards your feet. Grab your opposite elbows. Let that lower back feel a little bit of a stretch. Let your neck go heavy. Hold there for 3, for 2. Come back through center. Release your elbows. Slowly start to restack all the way up to the top. You're going to grab those weights. Final 3 changes of class. And then you made it. Grab those weights for me. We go into your back. From here, I want you to find that soft bend. Hinge forward like you're coming into that good morning. Reach those arms down. Go into your slow fly. Soft bend in your elbows. Open those arms up and pull your shoulder blades together. Stagger with your neighbor if you can. Nice. Big lift and lower. Think about pulling your elbows back instead of up as you reach. Your belly is pulled in. Think about squeezing between your shoulder blades. We're really light on that back work today. Big squeeze right at the top. Nice. Lifting and lowering. Control. Squeeze and lower. We're going to change this motion. In 3 more reps, you meet me at the bottom. 2 to go. On that last one, hold at the bottom. Palms face your quads. You lift up. Find that upside down goalpost. Reach and lower. Good. Pull and press. Pull and press. As you're doing these, yes. Nice, Ray. All the way down, big lift. I want you to break that pencil between your shoulders. I want your belly pulled in, big bend in your knees. Think about that nice hinge, that good morning right here. 10, 9, 8, and we combo. 7, 6, 5, 4, good. 3, 2, on 1. You give me 1 fly, and then you give me 1 big pull. 2 movements. I know your back is going to be tired. I want you to think about your belly helping you here as you just alternate in that fly and then that big press. Good. Fly and a press. You have 20 seconds left in these, and then you stand. I'm going to stretch out your obliques, stretch out your arms. Do not give up on this last 10 seconds. Lift, lower, fly, lower. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower those weights for me. Set them to the side. Bring your left hand behind your head. Right hand, it just slides down that thigh for me, and then you'll stand back up for each side. Lower all the way down. Feel that stretch in your oblique, and then find that pinch on that right side. 2 more to go. Reach down that leg and stand. Last one right here. All the way down, lift up, switch it out. Right hand behind your head. Just feel that palm go right past that knee. Nice. Reach and squeeze. Stretch on the right side, pinch on the left side. 3 to go. Lift all the way up, and then you reach. Final 2 right here. We've got this. All the way down and lift. Last one, lift all the way up. Hands come up over your head. Dive those hands down to your mat. Hang there nice and heavy for a second for me. Soft bend in your knees. Take a big inhale. Exhale, start to roll yourself all the way back up. 3 big shoulders to the back of the room for 3, for 2. On 1, reverse that circle, opposite direction for 3. Good. For 2, last one right here. Hands reach up overhead 1 more time for me. Find that right wrist, reach it over to that left side, right where you started class.
You're gonna draw that great big circle for me. Come all the way back up, switch those wrists out. Grab that right wrist, pull it over to that left side. Find that big circle all the way around. Soft back bend right here. And then that great big bow to yourself. You made it. 45 minutes of arms and abs. How are we feeling? Emma's like, those are your favorite, I feel like, all the side arm stuff. I mean, the one arm.
Yes, that was good.
Krista, I thought I lost you, but you're back. Okay. I was like, she's gone.
No, I was losing internet. I was
You were like frozen in a really beautiful position though. So I was like, I couldn't tell if she was there. Janelle, thank you so much. Stretch those arms.
I could hear your voice for a while.
Okay, good.
So I kept going just with your voice, but then eventually, I think I stole internet from my son.
Okay. That's great. Well, hopefully you guys are nice and warm in your arms and those little abs. Stretch more later. Full body tomorrow and Saturday. If you didn't do my booty one, Ray, I'll have Virginia send that one to you because I think she really liked it. It was like all full over, like my fave. So, but thank you guys so much. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye, everyone.